Block Island. It's small enough for caring residents to maintain its natural beauty.
And we'll have more on that after Shayna introduces us to the island's alter ego.
Sunlight awakens sleepy boats anchored in sparkling water. It's morning here on Block Island, also known as New Shoreham, Rhode Island.
New Shoreham is a small town in the smallest state. There's one post office, one grocery store, one school. The total population, 1,000 people, and that number nearly triples in the summer.
That means triple the customers at the old post office bagel shop. The story behind the name?
It was the post office.
But when the post office moved, this quickly became a popular breakfast spot. Everything is baked from scratch daily, beginning bright and early. Summer helpers are on their feet all morning, toasting, cutting, and serving savory sandwiches to tourists and locals.
This is a great place.
It's one of my favorite places to come for a coffee break.
This group of retirees meets at the bagel shop once a week. Then it's off to work. These volunteers have one mission: keep Block Island beautiful.
Here on the island, we have a conservation ethic. It's in our DNA out here. The objective is to conserve 50% of the island, so it can never be built upon. And I think we're up to about 46%. The Nature Conservancy is a big factor here, and the Block Island Conservancy, it's just a sort of a give-back thing. It's a privilege to be able to work once a week throughout the year, every Wednesday right through the winter.
Trimming tree branches makes it easier for visitors to access dozens of nature trails. Many of the trails lead to beautiful and sometimes secluded beaches. Private and peaceful, or packed with people, catching some rays or catching waves, Block Island is a David to the Goliath of Cape Cod.
As a child, I grew up going to Cape Cod every summer, and I love it. I still go there quite a bit, but once I came here 25 years ago, and we came together, we just fell in love with the place. And we've stayed all over the island. Everywhere you go, there's just beautiful nature. I think this is the island for nature lovers.
Arguably, the island's best view is at the Mohegan Bluffs. Located on the southern shore of the island, the clay bluffs are 150 feet high. Take in the vistas from above. If you're more adventurous, descend 100 steps to the beach. Over the years, the bluffs have eroded, forcing a big move for Block Island's southeast lighthouse.
When it was first built in 1873, it was about 300 feet from the edge, and over the years, the bluff edge eroded and eroded and eroded until 1993. We actually moved it about 300 feet back from the edge, so this is a new location for us, and the old location is exceedingly close to the edge.
The move saved the lighthouse for at least the next 80 years, while keeping it operating as an active aid to navigation.
We had to balance saving the building for as long as we could, but also allowing ships to see the light over the edge of the bluffs. In the tower, you will see the historic first-order Fresnel lens.
This 19th century French-style lens captures light at many angles, making flashes visible over a great distance.
We're very lucky to actually have one of these historic lenses. A lot of lighthouses no longer have them. It's operating, flashing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every 3.7 seconds. It's flashing green.
Escorted tours take visitors to the top of this Block Island landmark. And soon, this space will be more than just a room with a view.
Eventually, we'll have a museum in the entire building. We will also have a B&B suite as well, so eventually you can even stay here overnight.
And the Southeast Lighthouse is on a National Historic Landmark. It's designated as a National Historic Landmark. It's only open